Good morning. As you may already know, the place kicker for Mississippi Valley was killed in a single car accident earlier in the week. Kevin Monzon lost control of his vehicle after a speeding car almost sideswiped him as it passed. After hitting the median, he flipped several times. The 19-year-old was killed and 3 of his teammates were injured. I had a chance to sit down with his fiancée Saturday night to get a closer look into who Kevin was. Here's her story.
I was actually outside playing basketball, and one of his best friends, his girlfriend, and I go to the same school. She called me and she was like, "Have you heard about Kevin? You know, Trey's on his way to a football meeting because, you know, Kevin was killed in a car accident." And I was like, oh. And I tried to walk to my room. I just collapsed. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything.
Did you talk to him that day?
Yeah, we actually I just taught him how to fish. So every weekend he's like, "Can we go fishing? Can we go fishing?" And he got his fishing license, so he was so excited. So earlier that day around 7, he was texting me. He was like, "You know, babe, I'm gonna take you fishing." And so yeah, I talked to him that day, like a few hours before.
What's one of the things you're gonna miss the most about Kevin?
Everything. We were each other's support system, and he was like, you know, "You're my mom, my sister, you know, my wife, my everything." And so every time I had a problem, I would call him. And, you know, when I would get sick, I call him. So basically calling him between 9 and 10 times a day. And, you know, I still call him and leave him voicemails. But I think the thing that I miss most is, you know, just the times we spent, the conversations we had, and just being together. So we would just get in the car, get some type of fast food, and just drive and listen to music. And I can't sing and he can't sing, so we would sing and see who sounded the worst or whatever. So just anything. We would play basketball. He was teaching me how to kick, actually. And, you know,
How'd you guys meet?
oh my gosh, we met in the rain when I was in 9th grade down in Crystal Springs. And you know, we were friends and stuff, but I ended up moving away, but we always kept in touch. One day he was just on his way to Memphis, and he remembered that my school was in Senatobia, so he was like, you know, "When I come back, you know, can I stop by?" I went outside and I waited for him, and I saw him and I gave him a hug and I spilled his drink. I was like, "I'm such a klutz, this is not gonna go good." But we stood outside and we talked in the rain for almost 2 hours that night. And then on his way back, he was like, "You know, I miss you so much. I don't know, will you be my girlfriend?" And I was like, yeah, you know, I don't care, yeah. And then that's just how we, you know, reconnected after all those years. Yeah, we were just in the car talking, and he was like, "You know, what do you want for your future?" I wanted to know if you would let me be a part of it. And he put out the ring and he was like, "Will you marry me?" I was like, yeah. But, you know, he knew me. He knew I didn't want anything big and extravagant. It was just a everyday conversation like we always had, and he just made it so special and so unique to us.
If Kevin was sitting right here next to me right now, what would you say to him?
You're gonna make me cry. But I would just say that, you know, even though to everybody else it seems like our relationship was short, to us, you know, the few months that we spent together, it felt like years. Me and him were just a unit with each other. And I would just tell him, you know, "Babe, you've been my backbone through everything, and I wasn't the easiest person to deal with in our relationship, but you always had my back. Anytime there was a problem, you would take care of it, you would find a way, and you supported me. And, you know, I'm happy that I introduced you to the Lord, so I know that you're home." So I would just tell him, you know, "You did your part, you know, let me take over." I just tell him that I got it.
What do you want the world to know about Kevin?
Oh my God, he was the sweetest. He was goofy. Anytime anybody was down, he would rap to him. He can't rap, so he would make jokes. He was just a ball of joy, love, happiness. He wanted the world to be happy. And if anybody was down, if anybody was sad, he'd do his part to make them feel better. So he was love. He was love.
You can't say that, babe.
Well, I can't say no.
I need you now. I need you now.
If you'd like to help support the Monzon family lay their son to rest, please log on to giveforward.com. Type in Kevin Monzon and choose to donate. The family's saying that the financial help is desperately needed. They didn't have a life insurance policy on Kevin because they never thought that they would be burying their son. That's going to do it for Morning Sports. Back to you.